battery's still flashing. Is that turned on?
No.
Might help, love.
Ta-da!
Still flashing. Oh dear, does that mean it don't charge while it's recording? There's some typey stuff on your keyboard.
Some typey
stuff. That's what
Is that my broken finger?
You broke your finger.
Yeah.
They don't care.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Old news now, isn't it? I don't
You're on
see
about this one, aren't you? I'm gonna get the brownie out of my teeth.
Come on, chop chop.
Emma, what month did we do the last video?
October.
What is it now?
November.
You know what that means?
Yes, I do. You're going to upset Christine.
We've got to turn the
You
camera.
can't see it actually. I've already looked. It's okay. It's very cute.
Is it? Let's have a look. I don't know what it is this month. What have we got? The dog's trying to break in.
Oh, look.
Ah, he is a little cutie
Look,
actually.
isn't he sweet?
I'm a little bit disappointed though because
You can't see
you're
his
right.
poo.
You can't see
No.
anything. It's meant to be a dog poo calendar, but it's just dogs.
But it's very cute, dog.
I mean, he's having a poo, but
Look at this.
anyway, there's
There we
November. Let's see what Christmas brings. Hello, I'm Ant, and this is Emma, and welcome to whatever floats your boat. We live off-grid on our 70-foot narrowboat with our two dogs, Domino and Sophie. After living on the boat for 2 years now, we're finally ready to cut the umbilical cord, leave our hometown behind, and head off to explore the canals and rivers of Britain. Join us this week then for a little trip down memory lane as we look back on when we first bought our boat. You know the drill, folks. If you enjoy the videos, don't forget to like and subscribe. Under that little bridge there then, that is where we got dropped in the water when we first bought the boat. I say dropped, we got lowered gently. So anything past this bridge, we have not done on this part of the canal. I suppose it's only fitting, being as we're here, show you how we got the boat and how we got it back, I suppose. But yeah, through that little bridge is where we got lowered in on that crane. Look, you can just see there. I'll show you the videos. Hello.
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 What are we doing this week then, Emma?
I don't know. I never remember very well.
You don't know, do you?
I've
You don't
no
know what
idea.
I've been filming.
I don't know. I don't know where the car is. I don't know where I am. I'm not sure what my name is.
If you don't know what your name is, we're in trouble.
It's on my knickers. It's fine. That's what happens when you're a kid.
It is, folks.
That's what Mum did to all my PE kits. Put my name on my stuff.
So we are just up from Wilton Marina.
Yes.
The car is in Long Buckby, and your name is Emma.
Okay. Thank you.
This week, then, we're going to take you back to the beginning, aren't we?
Yeah.
Purely because we cruised past. Well, as you've just seen in the video. Oh, hello. We cruised past Lime Farm, which is where we got dropped in the water, isn't it, Emma? Not that.
Mother.
Yeah, well, it was a gentle lowering.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. Just brought back some memories. Oh, hello, Domino. Get down.
Come on, fatty.
What? Oh, the dog.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
Anyway.
just brought back some memories as we were cruising by. I was like, oh, that's where we got dropped in.
Oh, well, I didn't see us cruise past there, to be fair.
When we first, why didn't you see us cruise past there?
Because I'd have been working or cooking, one of the two.
They are then. When we first bought the boat, we spoke about maybe doing like a little YouTube channel or whatever, but then nothing ever happened. So I filmed the boat getting out of the water and being put on the lorry and bringing it up. So I thought, well, we might as well put it to good use. Now we've actually started doing some vlogs and show you guys what's what, eh?
Hey, you guys.
So, are you ready, Emma?
Ready?
Let's
Yes.
go. Let's go back in time. Are you ready? Just if you wave your arms,
Is it
and then I'll
magic?
play some like magical
Is it
music.
like
and
this?
then, no. Wave more of a dream.
What's the magic
more
word?
Of a, more of
Oh.
a dream thing. You ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Ooh. Done. We're back in time now.
Okay.
So I think these next few pictures, like, they're my favourite pictures of the boat. Like,
Yeah.
especially the one across the water. because that was the first time we saw the boat as well. Like, we'd seen it online. It's like, there it is, it's over there. So that's my favourite picture of the boat. The inside pictures of the boat, I say that they're what we took when we first went and had a look around. It's exactly how the boat was. We looked at like hundreds, if not thousands, online, and we just like flicking by.
And I got bored.
And I think we only actually seen about 4 boats in person.
Yeah, I got excited when I saw them in person, but I'm not very good at just looking at stuff.
Yeah, but I think we'd looked at hundreds, like I say, if not thousands, and sort of discounting them all for one reason or another, and then only ended up looking at 4 in person. And then when we stepped on board this, we both sort of looked at each other and were like,
we looked at some interesting ones, didn't we?
That's the one. There are 2 main ways to buy a boat, aren't there, Emma?
Cash or credit?
Yeah, I suppose. No, you can buy it.
Funny, aren't I?
Sometimes. I need to give you more credit, I think, sometimes.
Thanks.
It's only because you don't laugh at me, I begrudge laughing at you.
Yeah, exactly.
You can buy it privately, or you can buy it from a brokerage. I don't know, we ended up buying ours private. No reason for it really, other than
we just saw it and we liked it.
I think if you're buying private, I think you've probably got to be a little bit more savvy and a little bit more aware, because a broker will tell you anything to sell you a boat, but so will a private owner. And I think the biggest risk you take, like when you buy a car, it's fine, you can check the chassis number and match it up against the V5 and everything.
That's a difficult word to say, isn't it?
Chassis number, it's 2 words actually. So you can check it online, you can pay for a HPI check and all that rubbish, but with a boat, you just have to take somebody's word for it that...
keeping you up.
What, you
boring,
not? Shut up. You just have to take somebody's word for it that it's their boat that they're selling, and you literally get, what do they call it? The bit of paper.
V5?
No, that's on a car, you muppet.
I don't know.
You basically, they scribble on a bit of paper to say, this boat's mine to sell, it's now yours, and you sign it sort of thing.
We had a bit of paper saying I bought the boat. We bought the boat.
Deed of sales, I don't know what it's called. So you just have to be a bit more savvy. As it happens though, the guy we bought our boat
he
off,
was a legend.
He was a marine engineer, that was his job, and he'd done a lot of the work on the boat, so he reskinned it and put the steel cabin on and extended it 10 foot, and he documented some of the work on his website, so we knew it was genuine, so we didn't have to be that careful, I suppose. But yeah, if you're buying private, and especially if the people you're buying off are constant cruisers, you could be exchanging thousands of pounds.
Was it constant cruisers? No,
he wasn't. No, we went down to his. He'd got a little garden mooring down. Stoke Ferry. Little village called Stoke Ferry. Yeah.
No.
Watch the camera. You gonna get out of the way?
No.
Go on, get down. And it got a little, like a wind up. What would you call it?
I don't know, but it was hilarious. It's like something out of Lord of the Rings or something.
So it got a little floating pontoon.
Yeah.
And there was a chain that went under the water, and you cranked a handle, and it pulled you across. Because
not Lord of the Rings. There's a few films where that sort of thing's been in place, that somebody gets on it at one place and you have to
pull it across.
I think it is Lord of the Rings and the Hobbits, actually, when they're escaping from the things on the black horses.
So you parked your car one side and you had to stand on the pontoon and go across. And you only went to see the boat once, didn't you?
Yeah.
I went down for sort of a second viewing to take our friend with us and to sort of put a deposit on it. And when we went down the first time, I was like, oh wow, this is really cool, and you wind yourself across. I went down the second time, and I think it was November. It was like -2, blowing a gale, and I'm like, oh, this is like the novelty wore off on the second time.
It's not very romantic.
They lived on that. So fair play for doing that for years.
With your shopping as well.
Well, that's it. Everything you want on your boat, you've got to crank it across on that little pontoon. I don't think they've noticed them. I had to change the camera because the battery's gone dead. So the best thing about buying a boat privately as opposed to getting it from a brokerage. So the brokerage will have received the boat in from somebody. Somebody will have walked around and shown them a brief, this does this, this does that sort of thing. So where the previous owner had got the boat moored, it was a good 2 days cruise away from the closest place we could get it out for a survey. So once we'd paid our deposit and arranged the date and everything for a survey, we actually went down on the boat for a 2-day cruise and essentially learned everything about the boat. You know, all the different switches in the engine room, what does
well,
what.
I didn't know because I can't remember.
All the different quirks that this boat has.
Oh, that's when we used all the firelighters.
Yeah, we used a box of firelighters and 3/4 of a box of matches to try and keep us warm. But yeah, I think that's the best thing about buying it private. You can find out more about the boat and all its quirks and nuances. That's a posh word for me, isn't it?
That is posh word for you.
Check me out.
Yeah.
How many syllables? It's only 3.
That's not that good, is it?
Yeah, 3. No, I've got bigger ones in there. They're the biggest word I know.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
No, bigger than that.
Is it?
Yeah.
What is it?
Enormous. I could probably use that as the joke of the day, do you reckon? Or has it got to be related?
I wish I could swear on this because you make me swear. You make me want to swear.
I don't think that can count as the joke of the day because
it's in conversation.
Needs to be related, doesn't it?
No. It needs to be specific. You need the whole build up and the whole suspense because that's just how you roll.
I'll think of another one then. Don't worry.
You've got some time.
Anyway, so you found your boat.
Yeah, found my boat.
Put your deposit down.
I found my husband.
What's that got to do with finding a boat? Shut up. Stop going down the rabbit holes.
Found
your boat. You put your deposit down. You've had your survey done. Now you need to either find a mooring, or if you're constant cruising, go and cruise the boat away. When we first bought the boat, we weren't going to be constant cruisers. We wanted to stick to a marina. We were going to play it safe
and sit in a marina.
Yeah, we bought the boat, 3-hour drive away? So it was down near King's Lynn, wasn't it? Stoke Ferry, and we wanted to get it back to the Midlands. We desperately wanted to sail it back.
Oh, we did.
Desperately.
What was happening at the time of work?
I think there was just too much. So there was a number of things really. So
stoppages.
It was a 3-hour drive, which is fine, but a 3-hour drive turns into a 3-week cruise on a boat. So it would have took us 3 weeks to get it back. It was a bit sort of touch and go with work. We could have made that work, but then when we actually completed on the boat, where it was moored for the survey down in Erith, it was all flooded, and it's on a river. So when the river's in flood, you can't cruise anywhere. So we wouldn't be able to, even if we wanted to. Even if we wanted to, there was then some stoppages. which again we probably could have just sneaked through, but there was no margin for error. And the fact that it was on flood down on the Ouse would have mean we wouldn't have been able to get it back. So that's why we got it craned out, as you're about to see, down in Erith, on the back of a lorry, and brought back up to the.
And I wasn't there to watch you getting craned out, but
that's what I was there for. I filmed it just for you, my love.
But it's not the same as being there. Because when we had it out for the survey, we were there and watched it. Oh my god, it was amazing.
I was like a dog with two. A kid at Christmas, shall we say? It was a fantastic day. Cranes, big lorries,
and the big wheels. It was.
You can't walk on your legs, let alone drive a crane.
I could. That would have been ace. That.
Anyway, shall we show them it all getting craned on the lorry and how it got brought back?
Yeah.
It was wicked.
I don't think I've ever seen the video in full.
So they used a big container crane that got it lifted onto the lorry, and then this lorry had got an extendable bed, so it turned up. I thought, that's a bit short, but then they parked it up and pulled the bed out, so it extends 70 foot. I must say, this outfit were very professional compared to the one I filmed outside the Greyhound the other week. It was a proper tight turn outside the marina. If the boat longer than 70 foot, they wouldn't have got it in. So yeah, down all the little back lanes. Quite scary watching what is your home being transported at 40, 50 mile an hour when it's designed to go at 4 mile an hour.
And you loved it, didn't you? Because you followed it all the way
The lorry driver was fantastic as well. He kept spotting me and tooting his horn. I was in my elements. I was. Or a dog with two. There goes our boat.
Storm, look. We are sailing.
The lanes got pretty tight when we got closer to Lime Farm. There was a few bad bends.
Yeah.
And the drive down there, you had to reverse all the way down, and it was a good 3/4 of a mile long.
Yeah.
Fair play to the bloke. I think he made one correction, so he had to pull forward once, and then the rest of the time, it's
beautiful.
Wicked lorry as well. You've got to love the Scania T-cabs.
Oh yes, absolutely. They're my favourite.
different sort of crane to get dropped in, as you're about to see.
It's a cool crane. They use them at the ports.
Yeah.
Some are very similar, yeah, they're on wheels and they just sort of hover above, or tracks, I think it might be.
So yeah, he moved the crane over the lorry and then took us over the bay and
it in. And
dropped it in.
When you look at the video, you can see the fenders look knackered already, but we've replaced
You replaced it.
And I hated the dirty bottom, but it's just part of being on the canal.
Yeah, I think we should
fouling.
probably talk about that dirty bottom. So when you're paying to get a survey, I would get whoever is lifting your boat out of the water or dragging it out of the water to jet wash it all off. I don't think the surveyor was too impressed that it hadn't been done, and then it means that obviously he can then only see the metal underneath where all the fouling's been scraped off. So if they can jet wash it for you first, you know, pay the extra 50 quid or whatever it's going to cost to get it jet washed, and then it gives the surveyor a better look at your boat, really. Another note on surveys and getting boats transported and stuff, I suppose, if you are going to get it transported or get your boat surveyed, always choose somewhere that has either got their own slip or crane or something to get it out of the water, because we run round a few places and the quotes are massively different depending on whether they've got their own crane or not. So if they don't have their own crane to lift it onto the back of a wagon, you then have to sort of wait until there's a couple of people interested in getting a crane and then split the cost.
It's worth their while, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because they're expensive lifts, these
And
things.
that's it, and it depends on how many people they've got to split the cost as to how much
Well,
you
you
pay.
think-
And then you're also restricted to time frames as well, because you've got to group people together. So always find someone with their own crane.
I get why it's expensive, because they'll tell us the cost of the machine and the cost of the tyres.
So they have to have the straps inspected because of like insurance, and then with the tyres like 700 quid or something
ridiculous.
stupid. I don't know, it was either 700 or 7,000, I can't remember, but I don't know if those were all
I quite know.
stupidly expensive, and they say the insurance for it must be
Sky high.
phenomenal. Like our boat weighs what, 21
21
tons,
tons,
was
I
it?
think,
Probably
yeah.
a bit more now. We put all our crap on
Especially
it.
with me sat on it.
But like you imagine
22.5.
a 70-foot wide beam, it's going to be almost double. So yeah, there's a fair few quid that they have to lift up on them cranes. Talking of surveys,
Yes.
what were you going to say?
About when we went down for the survey.
Yeah, well,
we went and had a little trip to Ely.
Ely.
Yeah. A little day trip, didn't we? That was nice.
City? Yeah, it must be a city.
It's got
I think we've got a
cathedral.
cathedral, so it must be a city. Yeah, survey. Do not buy a boat without getting a survey. Unless, you know, you're buying a £5,000 fixer-upper and you know it's leaks like a colander, you know what I mean? Like, surveys are worth their weight in
Same with
gold.
the house though, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly the same, but your house can't sink, so that's the...
No, unless it's
I
in a
suppose you can...
sinkhole.
You can
I'm
fall
thinking about
down.
sinkholes today.
You have. You can down one.
Well, I did, yeah.
Like these videos, don't they? They go down a wormhole.
They call it a rabbit hole.
A rabbit hole.
Yes.
Oh,
In the world of which I work in, these kind of things are called rabbit holes.
Just
what
go
we do
off
is
on
we,
a tangent.
We take it offline. We park it.
Should we
take it offline?
That sounds like a lot of corporate nonsense, if you ask me.
It's a little bit, yeah.
Shall we take a rain check on the going down the rabbit holes and let's get back on track?
It's not rain check. It's a rabbit hole, and when you have some meeting, sometimes.
No, but can we take a rain check on going down the rabbit holes?
Yeah.
These aren't interested in the rabbit holes.
But yeah, I'm the person that's responsible for us not going down the rabbit holes. That's my role in this meeting. This two-person
You've
meeting.
just took it off on a rabbit hole. We need to get back on track.
I waffle more than you sometimes.
Surveys. Get a survey. Survey says buy the boat, not buy the boat.
Yeah.
We didn't have anything major come back. There was a few things, but they're all sort of minor things and all things that we'd already been told about. Anyway, there was nothing. Like a lot of the time when you get a survey done when you're buying a boat, you can then use it as sort of a bartering tool to say, well, we want the boat, but we've got to pay for this.
We didn't buy it, did we? Didn't.
But
no,
I tried, but I think, to be honest, I think we showed our cards, and I think he knew we loved the boat, and that was that.
Yeah,
well,
we did love the boat.
If they want it, they'll
I didn't know I wanted to live
it.
on a narrow boat that much till I saw the boat. I think.
Yeah, we love it, don't we?
It's all the wood and the quirkiness of it all. I'm not really into modern stuff. I like old. Like wood and old stuff.
I like old things as well. That's why I'm with you.
I knew you were going to say that.
Sorry?
It's just
I don't think they quite heard you.
Anyway, what's next, boss?
Joke of the day.
Is that it? Is that my waffling done?
Waffling done. We need to leave them with the
Did
joke
you
of
say
the
what
day.
you wanted to say there?
As far as I'm aware.
Let me ponder this and I'll come back to you.
Well, I'll ponder the joke of the day while you ponder that. Excuse me, folks.
He has to leave to ponder. He can't sit here and ponder. He has to leave to ponder. Dogs are asleep. Oh, dog's moved.
He's back.
He's back.
He does his best thinking on the toilet. I reckon then, you've seen, what, 2 sorts of cranes, so we'll have a crane joke, shall we?
Don't they bring babies?
No, that's storks. Well, they bring heavy babies. Small babies delivered by storks, heavy babies by cranes. What is a crane driver's favourite music? Heavy metal. No?
Oh.
What?
Go back to the toilet.
Okay. I'm back. Why do crane drivers seem to get so many dates?
I don't know.
Because they have the best pickup lines.
Ah.
And on that note, see you later. Bye, folks.
See you later. Bye.